Dang it. Let's go. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do Hitman 3 over and 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 probably over and over. That much of a good game. And yeah, this here we go. Let us have a look-see. Oh yeah, right. I need to use this real quick. Let's go with this.
Sheikh Al-Ghazali, welcome.
Welcome!
Take it easy, sir.
Hello. Good to see you. How lovely to see so many.
Cornelius Stuyvesant! Oh, you're here! How wonderful! I didn't.
I would love to chat.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
Don't be afraid to take the installation in. I'm
I don't know if I used this in the first time I did this.
Jeez!
Stay with me and you'll be safe. Oh, all right.
Stay on the principal. Protect the evac and extract. All right, we're stuck here. Now start laying down cover.
Let's just not do that. Would be quite helpful.
On behalf of His Royal Highness Omar
So, do this one again.
Al-Ghazali, I bid you welcome.
Sheikh Al-Ghazali.
Welcome. Welcome.
Cornelius Stuyvesant! Oh, you're here! How wonderful!
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Enjoy the experience, sir.
You're not allowed to be here, sir. Please leave. Hey, you! Drop...
Tango is lost. Move, find him. Civilian down! Civilian down!
Come on, shoot him!
Oh, God!
Lost visual. Anyone got eyes on tank?
Right, so this time I'm gonna do this one.
Welcome to the barge Al-Ghazali.
Okay. Welcome. Welcome. Hello. Good to see you.
There's a keypad lock on the doors to the staff area. One moment. All right, try this. 4706. There's quite a bit of security here. One moment. You ready for some more fresh air, 47?
Of all days, his Highness had on shoes. 6,000.
Mister, you are currently trespassing in a restricted area. You need to follow me right now. No questions, move it. Good job, son. Keep going.
It to be here. Can you believe it? God, could this day get any worse?
That's good, sir. We'll be out of here right away.
Wasn't really well. Would be cool if it did work.
It's borderline
I think I can open that window remotely. Scan the lock with your camera and I'll have a try.
Oh, no. Whatever.
Sheikh Al-Ghazali is reaching out to his worldwide network of lawyers and financial contacts, attempting to restore the lost power base of the Providence partners. If Ingram and Stuyvesant were asked to a meeting, thinking they'll be told of new developments, I suspect they'd jump at the chance. There's a lounge area at the top of the building. It can be sealed off for private conversations. If we lure the targets there, they'll be trapped. The room should be behind one of the doors in this hallway.
This area is restricted.
Not bad, bro.
If you try to run, I've got a full clip of little friends, and they can all run faster than you can. You had your chance. I'm going to arrest you.
Calendar function. We can use this to summon the partners to a fake meeting with 47. All right, I'm no hacker like Olivia, but I think you need to pull one of the racks here to gain access to the terminal. Damn it. A silent alarm has been tripped. Security is on its way. Hide, 47.
As expected. Nothing to see here.
System online.
Yes, sorry about that, 47. Let's try again, shall we? I think I've got it. We'll need a keycard to gain access. Someone in maintenance should have one we can borrow for a spell.
I need some assistance here. Oh, God!
That must have done something. Can you see anything different in the room? Guards are heading your way. Be careful.
System failure. System failure. System failure.
Stand by to stand by.
Everything looks just fine. Guarantee you guys are stupid equipment. I'm sick of coming down here.
System online.
Guards are heading your way. Be careful.
System failure. System failure.
Squeaky chair.
Failure.
And of course, it's all fine here. Oh, I hate this system already.
System online.
Good. We're in. Now all you need to do is access the terminal and use the calendar option to summon the Providence partners to a meeting. Building cameras are now disabled. Good work. The meeting has been booked. The partners should be moving up here shortly. Huh. Looks like the lounge can be sealed off for private conversations. Excellent. I see the partners moving. You should join their meeting. Time to end this, 47. Now we'll just wait for the partners to be alone. Then you can activate the room's lockdown feature.
Shit, Edwards, the true meaning of power. And where's Marcus anyway? What's he up to?
I didn't know you gotta finish it all up. Finish it off in a steady style. You can't really hand on a wall with a knife.
Setback. Just a minor setback. We can fix this.
Just have a mind.
If he's caught up in some meaningless handshaking situation right now, I
He's right
swear
there.
to God.
Shut up. You know I'm here with a knife.
Guards, leave us. We need to talk privately for a moment.
Easy. No, it's stabby stab. Oh, no, no, no.
Where is he?
Hey, who are you? Do I know you?
The partners are alone now.
That's it. Don't do it.
I'll activate the panel controlling the room's security features.
Hey!
When you're ready, use it to start the show.
No, but I've known this man for a long time. You wouldn't call it. What are you still doing here? Leave us.
Don't hit me! I need help!
Oh, okay. Well done. I guess. Finally, Stuyvesant and Ingram are gone. Providence will soon be no more than a bad memory. 47. Thank you.
Oh yeah, don't worry, man.
I'll meet you at the rendezvous on the edge of town.
I'm can't even bird yeah, I did keep on dying. Oh, it's this one. The one where I spent like 8 hours trying to figure out who killed family. Turns out I did. Not pleasant.
Thornbridge Manor, the Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary...
Kill him. Kill him. The detective here? Yes, he is.
This is a private area, sir. Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Yes, I will if I could.
Over there! Over there! Right there! Drop the gun. Understood?
Awesome man! Shit! We gotta shoot! What are you waiting for? Fire at will! I took a bullet! Ah, shit! You took one out! Alpha!
Great, I'm a detective. And it's still able to hold. There you go.
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
If you'd follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral, and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary, and all this security. I've never seen the place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all. Well, this is what I mean. You have to be patted down before you see Madame Carlyle inside. Oh, I could just cry.
Yeah, hey, bro. If you want to come through this way, I'm gonna have to do a quick pat down.
I don't get my guns.
Yeah, keep it real. Funny. My mother always said I had good hands. Said I should have been a surgeon. Thank you for your patience,
I
sir.
have to pat down my leg. It's not like I'm gonna hide a whole entire stick on my leg. I bet I can get my guns. All I have to do is climb through the window. Oh, I didn't realise that's simple it was. I need to fix that. Where's the window?
I don't know.
That I'm missing.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madam Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
How are you, sir?
Not all British houses look complete. What does mine look like? The giant mansion.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that the staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspected
Oh yeah, you just take pictures of the crime scene.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
Throat markings
Why don't you
indicate
use your
a
camera
rare,
to scan the dead
short-lived
body,
plant
47?
poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
I sneezed. No, if that body goes
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Oi, butler.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
So how does one solve a murder mystery for
Patrick Carlyle.
Motive,
Can you
means,
tell me
and
where you
opportunity,
were
I believe.
yesterday evening?
May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues?
I don't even know who is this. Oh, Patrick. It's Patrick.
First.
Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death. But
What did you think of Zachary?
creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexa used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. So, is that it?
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Yeah, I need an alibi. Your excuse isn't good enough.
Sorry, man, but you're just making me feel a little uncomfortable now. Okay?
I reckon I kill him. Mr. Fernsby, who is Emma? Zachary's job is done.
Yo, Anne, what's up?
Hi there.
You must have been in some incredibly dangerous situation.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
Pretty sure this room is not even.
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery.
I still don't understand this.
And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
Yeah, no, I ain't going in there. I'll wait till they can skedaddle. Skedaddle.
You want to check on that undertaker in charge of the funeral? I got word he's up.
That is the door to Rebecca's
Why are
room.
they locked? another secret room. I forgot what it was. It was two. I know I found one. I forgot what the second was.
Did the portrait photographer check out? Verify the
Just keep calm.
Alexa. Please, continue your efforts.
Mr. Gregory, something's off. Prove it your word most forcibly. I signed the love thing 4 days ago.
Why don't you get the room then?
You know, I told Patrick off. I'm not interested in someone who bosses you around like that.
That's nothing.
I've already been in this room. House is confusing. Giving my brain confuddlement.
Hello there, sir.
Hello there, sir.
Just remembered, I went for a stroll behind the greenhouse last night. Maybe that's where it is.
Oh yes, this is the greenhouse.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. If that's all?
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Greenhouse. Right now. Yeah, hi. Yeah, which one was that? I don't even remember what I'm doing now. you want to dig into it? Yes, you are.
Emma Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Hey, can't you walk off?
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
No power.
I'm too
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
This is a table showing lethal dosages for the poison used to kill Zachary.
Something is circled 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carlisle is next in line for a poisoning.
remember where the stuff is. Oh, hello.
Rebecca Carlisle. Can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 8:45. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room.
Know. He killed himself.
And went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
No.
I do.
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is there anything else you want to ask?
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much.
Who's Edward?
Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer? I do have a lot to see to.
Yeah, he's dead. Gregory, is that it? That's all I need to ask. Greg. Zachary's room, Emma's room, Mr. Fernsby's room. Oh yeah, pretty much just Greg. Speaking of which, where on earth is Greg? Or Mr. What's-its-face's office, wherever that is. What's-its-face, where's your office? Yeah, it's in here. What's-its? Nope, I don't want to go.
Such a gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about
Oh
Patch.
yes, I need to... do I need to ask this person? No, I don't need to ask Rosie, but...
Rick, no good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe, like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
So 41 guests will attend.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office. Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself.
Oh, that's all I care about. Who do I still need to question? Greg. Is that on? Yep. Greg. Speaking of, where on earth is Greg? Is he in here? I also need to take pictures of whatever's above me. Forgot about taking pictures.
And her son Patrick is just as bad. Just look at Rosie. She has no respect.
Actually, there's just wine everywhere. Let's just ignore it. There's Mr. Fernsbury. I hate this. I just keep walking back and forth. Where is that giant dinner table? Where is it? Yeah. What? What? Pushed.
You like, reading? You look really smart in a good way.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
No. I want to come and see you, but I don't want to see you. Is this Greg? Yo,
Gregory
Greg.
Carlyle. Can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
You're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from my...
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Is that all?
No.
Not very...
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Yeah, don't worry, she'll be dead by the time I leave. Still, like, I can't really find the clues in this room because like, they're not even new. Poor sod, playing pool by himself. Oh, go on, girl. Not
Plays the strings of my heart with that piano.
So what is there meant to be taken a picture of in this room? Is it that letter there? This is really annoying. Like, I don't want to go back in them rooms. The rooms are annoying.
Hi.
Oh.
No need to panic.
Madame Carlyle.
Mr. Whitmer, you found proof of what happened to my brother?
No, not yet.
Go and see Fernsby when you do.
I've never been in this room. I hope you chalk. Hit that NPC. Just walks around trying to get her found her dead. Hope she chalks and ends up like her husband. Or brother, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to this stuff.
Well, I'm just saying.
Oh, you're being coy, Sam.
I should
Don't even know where I'm meant to begin.
lawyer in the small office. Did you check his travel documents?
I did, sir. It all checked out.
This room. So what special little secrets in here? There ain't any. Whose room am I even in? Rebecca's. It doesn't. Oh, laptop.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was...
Mr. Fernsby does not have inviolable evidence.
in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Oh,
How are you?
What's his face's room?
Sorry, but I think I... Right.
Now, what is so special about this room? Also, is that guy that I pushed off a balcony still gone unnoticed? Oh my god. Amazing. What is actually special? Like, you know. I know about there, but where on earth am I going to get a prop end flask?
Do I like him, or do I like the fact he's not
Did you get a prop end flask in the kitchen? No, because it's explosive. I don't know. We're gaining enough viable evidence.
Oh, stop, please.
Oh no. I'm just impersonating these goofy voices. Oh no. Stop panicking.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmire, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
I don't know where
It's
to go.
fine, I'll figure something out, okay? Don't worry.
Actually, I don't know where to go. Are you telling me where those ass I go? I don't know. Can't really be bothered to find. In here. Oh yes. It's this annoying one with this one picture over here that you just can't seem to find. How ironic. Is it outside or in the floor? Is it in under the actual building? I need someone to help me. It's right in this corner. And as you can see, there's nothing there. Is there an underground bit to this house?
Can't you just relax for a minute?
Like, somewhere special happening there?
Play the strings of my heart.
No, the guy's right here. Oh. His fault. He died. His fault. Should have been there.
On top of everything, Rosie thinks she's in love with young Patrick. I mean, that's a breaking heart happening if I ever saw one.
Poor thing.
Alexa, back to the dead. A make-believe...
Where on earth do all these things are?
Looking good, looking good.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
Did you give the Fitzpatrick token to Madame Carlisle's daughter?
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one?
What do you want? A kiss?
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. Crap.
Pick it up.
Someone's throwing things here. Moving in to investigate. Out.
Pick it up.
Command, disregard last message. Nothing here. Over.
I said pick it up.
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept on...
Hello? Is anyone there? Who made that sound?
Not in the mood for this right now.
I just need to talk to you, sir. Hey! You didn't hear me, sir? We are authorized to use deadly force here. Outfit looks wrong on you. I see right through that get-up. You're busted.
Red figures
I'm gonna bring you down. Yeah.